What is this? I actually have good lighting. I've actually done my makeup. Like, this can't be one of my videos. The video quality is okay. This is just weird. Anyway, hi BBs! Welcome to my channel. If this is the first time on my channel, I do like DDLG and pet play stuff, so welcome. Hope you stay a while. If you're coming back, well, welcome back, obviously. Today's video is going to be about DDLG, and what is it? What is it even? Where does it come from? What is it? So, if my hair's so itchy and big, my hair's so big and I don't know what to do with it. So, if this is your first time ever, like, experiencing DDLG or learning about it, like, if this is your first go-around, DDLG stands for Daddy Dom Little Girl. And that is part of the BDSM community. It's part of the kink community. And because of that, I'll talk about it more later, but sometimes it's sexual, sometimes it's not. However, because it's part of the BDSM community, it's not for minors. If you're a minor, you're still a child, and you can just be a child. Just play as a child. Sorry, that got interrupted. If you're a minor, don't engage in this. It's illegal. And that's all I'm gonna say about it, because that's all that needs to be said about it. But let me just repeat this for the people in the back. This is a kink! This is a kink. It's not for you guys, you little guys. Okay? Okay, cool. Just as long as you got that. There's been so much controversy about minors in kink recently. Like, I don't even know why there is controversy. For anyone who knows me, I've done a law degree, and it drives me insane when I see people arguing that minors should be a part of a kink community. No! No! It drives me insane. That's illegal. That's literally illegal. And if it's legal in your country, like, to be a minor in kink, I don't know how, because I don't know any countries that would allow that, but okay, I'm gonna end my rant, but just don't, if you're a minor, just don't watch my videos, don't watch other DDLG videos, they don't want you watching it either. Just stick to being a kid like you're supposed to be, and gets me so riled up. That's it for that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You probably have already left by now, because my freakouts are freakouts, and they're not like little freakouts, they're like big freakouts. Don't do it. Okay, so, like, back to what is DDLG. I'm just so riled up because of what's been going on in the community recently, and words being put into other people's mouths that shouldn't be put into other people's mouths. It's just too much. Too much, man. So, DDLG is a power exchange between a daddy dom and a little girl. And it doesn't have to be a daddy dom, it doesn't have to be a little girl. It can be a caregiver and a little, if you want, like, the gender neutral, but just because, for the sake of not having to go through mommy dom little boy, mommy dom little girl, daddy dom little boy, all of those, I'm just gonna say DDLG. But no, when I'm talking about that, it applies to, like, all of what I just said. Mommy dom little boy, mommy dom little girl, daddy dom little boy, CGL, you know, all of them. DDLG, just, I'm gonna say it applies to all of them. It's just easier than listing them off every time. So DDLG is a power exchange between, what is, like, not a master, but, you know, one who's more in control, and the little is giving up kind of their power for the master, but it's a lot different than master-submissive relationships, because the little is actually getting cared for and is receiving this love and guidance and help from the master instead of, you know, the submissive trying to please the master. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But anyway, so DDLG is with like a little girl, and I'm just gonna say little girl. This could be a little boy, could be just a little. And the little girl is usually in a childlike state. So this could be anywhere from like a little baby to being a child, being kind of an independent child. It all happens. Once you reach kind of the middle age, that's when you become more of a middle, and it becomes daddy dom, like middle girl kind of thing. But that's different. I won't get too much into that. With being a daddy dom, usually they do things like they give rules to littles for them to follow, just like how you give rules to like a child for them to follow so they know what they're doing throughout the day. So these rules could be anything from something really simple like brush your teeth twice a day, have a shower once a day, to things like, because it's a sexual community, you could have things like no coming without daddy's permission, things like that. As well, usually the little is in a state of, like I said, being a child, so there's a lot of stuff around having stuffies, having coloring books, doing things like that, and going into what's called a little headspace. And what little space is, sorry, I just had to rearrange myself there. Going into little space is when your mind regresses into being that of a child. It's a really vulnerable state, so a lot of the time you don't just, you don't just go straight into little space with a caregiver. You usually have to have quite a level of trust before you do, because like I said, it is so vulnerable, and being little it's adorable, but it's a power exchange, you know? It's giving up your power for somebody else and giving them the power over you to do not what they want, but kind of controlling you like you would control a child. I hope I'm explaining this well. I didn't plan this out at all, so I'm just going off the top of my head. So, you know, that always works out well. Monkey intermission. Monkey. Mwah. Monkey gives you kisses. Mwah. I hope you enjoyed the monkey kisses. So DDLG kind of falls a lot into ABDL, but they're two separate things. So I'm going to make another video about what ABDL is. The thing about DDLG is you don't have to have a caregiver to be a little. So a little is a personality trait. It's not something that you can force on yourself. You can't make yourself be a little, otherwise you're not really a little. A little is something, like before I had the term DDLG to describe what I was, I loved little things. I loved stuffies, and I would color, and I would myself like regress into being a child. But, oh, sorry, I had an itch. But you can do all those things without having a caregiver, and it's still kind of DDLG. It's more of just the LG part, but it's still like, it's 100% valid to be a little on your own and give yourself rules. And if you haven't seen, I gave rules for like beginners or single littles, and you can check that out down below. I'll post a link for that. That's kind of like in a nutshell what DDLG is. Let me see. Yeah, we're age regressing. We got what a daddy dom kind of is. Oh, watch for my next, I don't know if it'll be my next video. I don't know if it'll be my video after that, but I'm gonna make a video just kind of warning about fake daddy doms, because there's a lot out there. Not to say that there's not a lot of fake littles too, but when you're a real little, you're pretty vulnerable to fake daddies. And not to say that, you know, fake littles don't screw over fake daddies, but fake daddies can definitely take advantage of littles really easily. So I'm gonna make a video warning you about fake daddy doms. And But just like a fair warning, if someone wants to call themselves your daddy right away, don't, because they are not right for you. If someone wants to be sexual right away, they're not a true daddy dom. If someone wants to get to know your stuffed animals and they want to get to know you and they want to get to know what you're like as a little and stuff like that, then they're probably more likely a real daddy dom. But that's just quickly. And this video is gonna be so long, oh my god, because I can just ramble on about what DDLG is forever. So, that's about it. That's about what DDLG is in a nutshell. If you have any questions about DDLG, what it is, anything like that, like post those down below. I'm always happy to answer those kinds of questions. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope this was like at least a little bit informative. Yeah. If I think of anything else, I will make a DDLG part 2. I mean, there's so much that you could go into with DDLG, but trying to give like an overview of it is just what I was trying to do. So yeah. I hope that you guys had a good week and are having a good day today, having a good weekend, all that fun stuff, and have a good rest of your weekend. And I love you, babies. Mwah! Take care. Bye.